Halló mindenkinek, én Nightcrow vagyok, ez pedig a Day of the Tentacle Remastered Végigjátszáson lesz, ez egy nagyon híres point and click kalandjáték remaster verziója. Más néven Maniac Mansion 2 is, akár. Magyar nyelven fog futni, úgyhogy a poénokra nem maradna senki. Hát lássuk. Na. Mint a rajzfilmet néznek.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could. Like I could. Like I could.
Nőttek kezei.
Take all the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Hatalmas polyok vannak ebben a játékban. De én is volt az autómnak.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
Azt a menést.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Na nézzük csak a... Hát ez van maradok a... Nem. Föl kéne venni.
It's stuck to the floor.
Záragadt a padlóhoz.
That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
Az megvan. És akkor itt van az ilyen inventoryink.
It's from George's hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. Boy, the Edisons are a spectacularly ugly family. Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
Darth Vader.
Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss. I don't really want it.
Ooh.
The safe is closed. It's closed.
Nyisd ki.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Vegyük fel. Hibajavító.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. Sleek design, sturdy construction, attractive housing. All in all, a fine phone. Even 911 won't handle this kind of emergency. It's fine where it is.
De akkor menjünk innen. Nézzük meg, hogy... Tehát 10 centos.
Out of order. There's something funny about that clock. Aha! A secret passage.
Ennyi.
This is all too easy.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
sleeping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Jó nagy ideje lesz. Ups.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, through the time machine.
Időgép.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any
kilátások.
people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Ennyi.
Well, I'll be.
Utazunk az időben.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
Valós gyémánt. Hoppá.
Uh-oh.
Lopogóhely rendesen.
Cheap mail-order jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Na,
Well,
falantok.
hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Kellene a tervek.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Ennyi. Na, hol lehetnek azok a tervek?
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Azt mondja, az emeletem. Papír.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
Ez kell nekem.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes!
Down the toilet.
No, through time! Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Na fasza.
Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay, come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Na nézzünk akkor körül.
It's totally covered with crud. Ooh, the Pony Express.
Évvel később.
Get me down from here!
Itt egy múmia.
Cool, the room clerk's a mummy. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. Later, dude.
Itt is nyitható? Vesz? Vagy te is már tudósunk?
It's covered with plans and junk.
Beszéljünk le.
He seems busy. Hey.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like?
Feltalálok.
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What are you inventing?
It's a new size-independent fastening mechanism based on circular geometry.
Well, see you later.
You
Meg
might
leadni a
if you
papírt.
cut that hair a bit shorter.
It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Igen.
Hey,
What is it this time?
I think I'll be moseying along now.
Well, don't mosey over anything breakable on your way out. Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold.
No. Olaj, arany meg borecet. Itt van Washington.
Excuse me. Yes? Whoa, you're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington. Awesome. Indeed. Weren't you president or something? Yes, I expect to be chosen president unanimously. I'm very well connected. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president? Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down. Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess. Would you give me a demonstration? I don't see why I should. Do you really have wooden teeth? As a matter of fact, I do make use of artificial teeth. I find them to be far superior to the ordinary enamel variety. Wow, what do you brush them with? I use a toothbrush, much like everyone else, and a bit of wood polish, of course.
Oh, God.
Doesn't that taste awful? Not if you take them out first. Don't you have a problem with splinters?
Magas
I've been to war,
röpításra.
boy. No one who's heard the thunder of musket fire, smelled the sulfur from a cannon blast, and felt the fear in the hearts of his comrades is going to be bothered by a little thing like, "Oh, blast it."
Mennyi hülyeséget.
Well, what about dry rot? Hardly. My Uncle Henry has false teeth too. Fascinating, I'm sure. I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees. Pondering the great truths, eh? Well... I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Hát majd ezt tud csereszni fa is.
Stolen from the desk of George Washington.
Hey, keep your hands off that.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule, filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Coat and Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Later, brah.
What? What's going to happen later?
Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Fázik szegény.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
Na nézzünk itt is kell. Olaj! Spagetti. Valami biztos, hogy itt van víz. Most kell vödör kéne, nem? Itt egy ajtó. Itt egy vödör, hopp. Második, konyhaszekrény. Kefe. Begyűjtök én mindent, amit találok. Aztán más nincs. Na van egy vödörvizem is most már. It's coming. Nem jövök ki.
It's already open.
Már itt van. Hopp, menjünk be.
Cats dig these. What a pretty pussycat.
Csak ide.
Yipe.
Ezt már meg kell szereznem tőle.
It's closed. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
Na jó. Van viszont piros festékem. Hello, hello.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here. Hey, I've got to put them somewhere. Hi, horsey. Oh, hi yourself.
Beszél a ló.
Wow, you can talk. Wow, so can you. What a coincidence. I didn't think horses could talk. Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Ever think of that? You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life? Well, if you want to put it that way. Nice teeth. Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
Sokat fizettem értük.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this? Hey, I live here. What are you doing here? I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world. The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut. I gotta go. See you later.
Jaj, itt az ajtó mögött.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed! So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Na, menjünk innen.
Too late.
What?
Grody, man. I don't go through people's underwear. Probably the underwear drawer. Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain. Looks like he spent a lot of time in there. I don't understand that technical stuff.
Na, az Ben Franklin szobája.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
How about a skull with, like, scorpions in its mouth?
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
Na. Na, kell egy minta. Húzd meg.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
Takarít. Na, itt van, ez csak.
Old-fashioned lie in a new, more convenient size.
Aha! Get away from that. It's a good thing I finished in there quickly. Now scram! They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
Azt hiszem, Washington. Nekem kell ez a szappan.
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington.
Próbálj gyorsan lenyomni azt a szappant.
Aha!
Nem lehet.
Get away from that. It's a good thing I finished in there quickly. Now scram! They just don't make founding fathers like they used to.
Borecet kell nekem.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa.
Betettük a bort a kapszulába, ebből lesz az ecet majd 400 év múlva. A szappan hogy szerezzem meg? Majd így.
Here I am, don't get your carols in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
Na most tovább fog tartani talán. Köszi. Mennyit az apparra? Nézzünk elő kint is. Vannak piros festék, most váltjuk, festeni a fát. Hello, Franklin.
If you think I'm something to look at now, just
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn of all places to write our Constitution.
What you doing there?
As we speak, I am attempting to lure power out of the heavens to do my bidding. When I succeed, I truly shall be the most powerful man on earth.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh, that's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
Well, I'll let you get back to your tugging.
Yes, back to science.
Kumquats.
Na, fessük át ezt a fát. már cseleszni fának látszik. ez a jövőben lesz érdekes. Majd. Na. Na és innen fogom folytatni. Következő részben kivágatjuk azt a fát Washingtonnal. Addig is viszlát.